Because y'all who sit up there and y'all do that shit, and y'all the main ones wanting that 2 for 1 at Applebee's. And don't give that nigga who works that 9 to 5, who took your punk ass out, and you ordering all that shit on there, and you don't get a man no pussy, no play, or call back. And you the main ones taking selfies, taking all these selfies in your bad body bikinis and shit, hating on them niggas.
Had to have a glass today.
Gotta have a glass.
Yeah. Last week I had a plastic cup.
Okay.
The week before that was a red cup.
Yes, sir.
I got a glass today. See how I can hear the ice. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Right. That's right.
So in case y'all ain't know, this has the, what we call this shit again?
FTSD, baby.
The Fuck That Shit Dawg Podcast. Round of applause for the boys.
That's it.
It's episode 16 of season 3.
Season 3.
Honestly, I don't know. I need to figure out how many episodes in we are total. Because we creeping up on 100.
Definitely creeping up on 100.
We had to do something special for 100.
Definitely get fucked up.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have our own version of Drink Champs that episode.
Yeah. Be the most viral shit ever.
We try to, I got an idea, but we're going to have to, we'll talk about that off air.
Yeah.
Because it's going to entail a bunch of people. I have to get more mics. I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
Figure it out. But yeah, man, episode 16, season 3, Fuck That Shit Dawg Podcast. I'm your boy Veezy.
Qurious is here.
Yes, sir. And I want to start the episode by reminding y'all to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video to your friends.
You own it.
Share it to everybody. Now, I mean, comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think about today's episode and previous episodes. Just kick it with us. Let us know how we doing, and we appreciate y'all. Now, I mean, also you can find us on most social media platforms at FTSD Podcast. Put FTSD Podcast in there. If you don't see us, we ain't there.
Yes,
Put it
sir.
that way. Let's get right into it, man. I really don't understand
What's
going on in 2023, dog.
Speak on it.
$500,000 is a lot of money.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, I can understand if you a millionaire and you got it. Because what Wayne said.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
It ain't tricking if you got it. So, hey, I get it.
Right.
But this first date thing where men are expected to spend exuberant amounts of money just for a woman's time.
Right.
Hey, number one, I already know how you feel about it. But for the sake of today's discussion,
yes,
let the people know how you feel about that shit. You see his face.
The logo itself. Fuck that shit, dog. Oh, man. The thing is the expectation. The expectation of which has always been put on men to roll out the red carpet for these women, and all they're required to do is open their legs at the end of the night. I mean, you're basically spending and spending and spending. And it just like Ryder said, but you paying.
I got a new question of the day.
What you paying? You paying the
you
whole time.
you just made me change my question of the day.
Yeah.
So we could take today. I'll take the question of the day that I had because it ties into this. I was just gonna call it back. Could you date in 2023? If you were single, and you was 2003,
Right.
would you be able to do this shit in 2023?
To be honest,
2003, 20 years ago,
yeah, 20 years ago, do I think I could survive now?
in this dating landscape, dating,
Nah.
not you know, I get Tinder swipe. Tinder ain't nothing new, man.
Right.
Like swipe left, swipe right. That's how Facebook started.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's always been swipe left, swipe right apps back in the day. Tinder's nothing new. And getting a random hookup off of the internet ain't nothing new.
Right.
Most people have done it.
Right.
It's if you grew up, most millennials have done it. If you like pussy,
Right.
you've done it. You hollered at a chick online, met up,
Met up, see what's going
banged,
on.
never saw her again.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
No haps.
It's happened. So I'm not talking about Tinder.
Right.
I'm talking about in today's dating landscape, the way these modern chicks are. Could 2003 you? Because we both 40.
Right.
I'm talking about your 20-year-old self.
Right.
Could he do this shit in this?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I was definitely a barbarian in 2003. I was like, what? I'm domesticated now, but I was definitely a barbarian in 2003. This whole roll out the red carpet and, you know, I'm have to look like I'm a Giorgio Armani model, with abs and all that shit. Nope, I would not survive. I would not. I wouldn't make it.
Yeah, I don't think I
I
would
wouldn't
either.
make it.
That's because 2003 is when we really were coming into our own.
Oh, definitely. You
That
just get used
was
to fucking
that was
all
junior
kind of
year.
stuff.
That was junior year.
Yeah.
You got 2 years of college under your belt. You
Yep.
you you learned the ropes. By your junior year, you probably have had a couple sexual relationships,
Yeah.
relations, whatever you want to call it. You done banged
Right.
a couple chicks by then.
Yeah. At least by
And
the end.
junior year is when you start going ham.
Yeah.
And junior year, that's when I broke out of my shell.
Right. Right. Right.
Cause you move off campus, you
Time and opportunity.
mm-hmm.
It's different, but we were definitely broke back then, as far as
Oh
what
yeah,
what we
yeah,
have
yeah,
now.
yeah. I mean, as far as money, yeah. There's no
Yeah.
way. There's no way. No, there's no way 2003 me would even entertain that. Let me take you out to dinner.
Well, exactly. So it's like your whole idea of courtship that you had back then, it definitely wouldn't work now. And the reason why it wouldn't work now is because at this particular point, the idea or perspective of the independent woman saying that, well, this man has to bring this to the table. Well, it's like, what makes you worthy of that man?
Is a chick really independent if her standards are this high of the type of dude that she needs or that she's looking for? Because if you're independent, honestly, if you're really independent, you don't really care
Mm,
what that man has as long as he's a good dude and he loves and respects you.
well, I mean,
Because you got it. Because you're a modern chick now and there's no such thing as gender norms anymore. There's no gender roles,
well, that sounds
right?
great.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
these chicks be millionaires themselves talking about, I need a millionaire. I need some security. Bitch, you the security. You got the security. You worked hard. You don't need a man to take care of you.
I don't know. No, it's different, man. Like I said, it's like people. You were literally the last of the Mohicans. If you're actually following the rules of engagement or of what courtship is supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
we think it's supposed to look like. You last the Mohicans.
And that's the other part of it, because when you looking at 2003, the way you talk to women back then is
Different.
way different than the way you talk to women now. And I bet the way we talk to women in 2003 was way different than how our older brothers, cousins, uncles, some of our daddies talk to women in 1983,
Yeah.
and different than 1963. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would like to say, being that there was less internet and less social media, I would like to say that interactions were more organic
Oh yeah,
in 2003. In
because you had to
2023,
speak. There was no such thing as sliding in the DMs.
well, yeah, it's
Well, actually, all right.
It
In
was, but not as
2003,
common.
it was.
Yeah, but it's not as common as it is now. Now I say it's all transactional. Everything
Mhm.
is transaction.
Yeah. Because in 2003, what did we have? We didn't have Facebook yet.
Nope.
We had MySpace.
College club.
I wasn't on that.
That shit was trash.
You had that. You had Yahoo Chat. You
Yep.
had AIM. Black Planet was starting to fizzle out by 2003. By 2003, Black Planet, I want to say, was gone, because that's MySpace came in.
Okay. About it. About right.
MySpace and Napster came in about the same time.
Yep.
So you was on MySpace jumping in comments, but those are public. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you had the private messenger, but outside of that, it wasn't a. There was no lingo with it.
No.
You know, jumping in the DMs. It wasn't no.
Not at all.
It's just, I private messaged her. She messaged me back, and we got to chatting and yada yada. And in 2003, chicks answered them.
DMs. Yep. Quickly.
They answered the private messages.
Yep.
Even if it ain't quickly, more prominently than they do now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't have the whole woman posts a thirst trap on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and then hundreds and thousands of niggas just flooding her DMs.
Right.
You
So
know what I'm saying?
are we referring to the Ice Spice thing, or what are we
No, I'm
to?
referring to just basic. That's what happens.
Oh yeah.
If a woman posts, let's say a woman posts a picture of herself in a bikini on Twitter,
Yeah.
her DMs is gonna be flooded, because
Right.
thirsty niggas is gonna thirsty niggas.
Yep. That's what they gonna
You
do.
know what I'm saying? I'm talking about back in 2003. It wasn't that you clicked on a chick page and you saw her picture, but it's not. It, there wasn't really no such thing as going viral. It was, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
You
no,
wasn't
it
going
was.
viral for a social media post.
Nope.
Viral was strictly associated with YouTube.
True.
In videos back then. But you go on a girl MySpace page. Okay, she got her little profile picture cute. And then you go through her regular pictures. If you liked her, you sent her a message.
See
Or
what's
first
going on.
you hit that comment, friend me back or whatever the fuck. And I like MySpace. MySpace, nigga, if you accepted the friend request, y'all was friends.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as now, it's like, yeah, I don't know. And it ain't even the social media aspect of it. It's how you talk to women, how you're perceived when you talk to women. Because
Right.
nowadays, if you even speak to a woman,
They think you're trying to fuck.
that, or you a creep, or you a
Some
you
kind of
know what
way.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you harassing. I just said,
Hello.
hey, you look good. How's that
You
harass?
look
Like
nice.
the the the
Yeah.
the I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's just different now as to what perceived as being fucked up.
Well, I mean, normal interactions that might not mean anything except the fact that you're introducing yourself, or now can be mistaken or misunderstood
Mm-hmm.
as a sexual advance. I'm looking you in the eye because I see you coming towards me. I speak. I say hello. Hey, you look nice today. oh, you just harassed me. What?
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like all I'm doing is interacting with you. You're so socially awkward and self conscious. You made up a whole scenario of this man is trying to holler at me. So now we have some weird tension at the job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like
it's
2023 is weird.
yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts. And it just everything that goes into it.
Yep.
Because imagine going on a date with a woman and just yeah, y'all go on a date. You pay for everything, and then after that night, you never hear from her again. The date, you think everything go good.
Right.
Y'all say y'all goodbyes, no hug, no kiss, and that's all. That's weird, you know. But the date went well, so you ain't thinking nothing of it.
Right.
Next thing you know, you blocked.
And you ask yourself, what I do?
What I do? You ain't do shit. She used your ass for a meal.
There you go. And I feel like me personally, I feel like that happens more times than not. So it's like when chicks get on their soapbox,
No, that it happens a lot.
yeah, like your ass just hungry.
It's a chick that somebody was telling me this at work. Some chick just she said something like I don't know if it was a post or something, but she was talking about how she never pays for a meal. She ain't paid for a meal for like 6 months.
Just
Just going on Tinder, swipe. I'm going on a date with him. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Setting up dates just to get free fucking meals.
yep.
And it's like you broke bitch. But y'all are the ones that'll be quick as fuck to say, "Oh, these niggas broke."
Oh yeah, all day
I'm
long.
broke because I don't want to pay for your meal
Right.
and for your kids' meals. Cause a lot of these chicks be single mothers wanting to
They
get
do.
that meal and then order shit for their kids. But I'm the broke nigga because I don't want to. It's not that I can't. I don't want to. But in reality, you is scamming free meals off niggas because you don't got it.
At
You
all.
trying to figure out how you gonna feed your fucking kids. So you go on Tinder, swipe right, swipe right, swipe right, swipe right, swipe right.
Mm,
Set up this day. Yeah, we can go out for dinner.
it's crazy.
Yeah, we can go out for dinner. Yeah, we can go out for dinner.
And to me, and so with that being said, the uh, the flip reaction on the man's side is once I get this pussy, that's it.
Because nigga, you work so hard for it,
Yeah, you work
it
so
might
hard
as
for it.
well
So
be it.
as soon as I get it, I'm out.
Cause look, just think about it like this. Would you really be looking for a wife in this motherfucking environment?
I don't believe so.
Not on the internet.
No.
Like if all right, it's couples out there that have found somebody on the internet
Very
because
rare.
they found the right one. Kudos to y'all. Congratulations, because y'all put in hard work to find that one.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it's niggas out there that ain't no good that's just trying to fuck over bitches, and it's bitches out there that ain't no good that's just trying to fuck over niggas, and they are interacting with each other.
Yeah. And I think it happens more times than not.
No, it happens a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It happens. Ain't no think.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I'm. You say you think. I'm saying I agree with you that it happens
yeah,
a lot.
yeah,
I don't think, man. These chicks is out here just from stories you see.
yeah, like
You know,
big time.
and I still think that relationships that start off the internet are common. I think they still happen
What you mean? Yeah,
because you still got to go out and meet people.
yeah. No, you do. But this is my catch. My catch is to all you hoes out there who do that spoken word shit and your big ass get up there on that microphone and talk about how black men don't appreciate you. I hate you. I hate you. Because y'all who sit up there and y'all do that shit, and y'all the main ones wanting that 2 for 1 at Applebee's. And don't give that nigga who works that 9 to 5, who took your punk ass out, and you ordering all that shit on there, and you don't get a man no pussy, no play or call back, and you the main ones taking selfies, taking all these selfies in your bad body bikinis and shit, hating on a nigga.
That's another aspect to it.
Yeah,
If you are
stinking ass.
a regular dude that works a regular job, even though you probably make good money, it's chicks out there that think you broke or you mediocre because you work this regular job.
Yep.
You seen that shit with Ebony Williams,
Yep.
Ebony K. Williams. The chick, like, to go on there and say, I wouldn't date a bus driver or whatever. All right, listen. Just say that's your preference. Just say you wouldn't. Because she out there calling motherfuckers mediocre and shit. Like, how do you know a nigga's mediocre because of the job that he works?
Crazy.
I know bus drivers that do their job well.
They
Like,
get
people
paid.
love them.
Yeah.
And they get paid. And here's the thing. Their credit is good.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing that a lot of these people like Ebony K. Williams don't understand. If you a college graduate, you probably have fair to poor credit.
Yeah.
Just number one, going off experience, and number two, going off people I know, and number three, going off, nigga, it's a lot of us, and we
Right.
talk.
Right.
You either got fair to poor credit, and if you got excellent credit, you worked real hard to get that shit up from poor, because it's hard as fuck dealing with student loans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So unless your ass graduated with a fucking full ride scholarship for 4 straight years, you struggled a little bit.
Right.
And she talking about C's and D's in high school. It's motherfuckers that made C's and D's in college, but they're working Fortune 500. They're working in Fortune 500 companies,
Right.
doing mediocre work. They get paid, but they're doing piss poor work. They just there.
Right.
I'm getting the check. I made it. I'm here where I am. And guess what? Them making a lot of money. Person like her would say, "Oh, he's an exceptional person because he makes a lot of money." But the motherfucker that been working at McDonald's since he was 16,
Right.
who's 40 now, been working at McDonald's for 22 years.
Right.
He a regional manager. Credit is excellent because nigga, you've been working since you're 16,
Right.
saved up, didn't take out no loans for school, never had a credit card. Well, you probably had a credit card later in life, but you didn't get a credit card at 18 like some dumbass broke ass college kid that needed money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just judge people off of where they work.
Yeah, no.
That nigga probably been driving that bus for 20 years, about to retire with a fat ass pension. Credit A1. Nice ass house. Nigga, you drove buses?
Right.
Nigga, you a garbage man? Nigga, you a plumber?
Right.
Nigga, you an electrician?
Right.
Nigga, you a HVAC repairer, nigga?
Mm-hmm. And that's how they fix their
face. And that shit is pass fail.
Right. Got to.
They don't give a fuck about A's and B's and C's.
Pass fail.
You pass, you certified.
Right. There you go.
Oh, you gotta be a certified. Some niggas just can't take tests.
Yeah.
Some niggas just don't know how to take tests.
That's it.
But get them out in that field.
They can
put the tool in their hand.
They can do the job. They can do the job.
Yeah, so fuck what she talking about. That's why I'm like, I couldn't. I'd have to say something. And 20-year-old me would say a lot.
Right.
40-year-old me, this is a different story. I'm glad I'm married. I'm glad I'm married. Let's just put it that way. Cause you put me out there, I'm gonna burn something down.
I mean, that's real. That's real. That's real. 2023.
Yeah, dog, I don't think I could do it. Moving on.
Moving on.
Go to the NBA, Joel Embiid.
All right, I saw it. First MVP, well deserved. I think that the backlash that Nikola Jokic was getting based on the fact that people were making this somewhat of a race narrative, saying that they just wanted a white MVP again. But I think Embiid definitely deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
They've had basically the same kind of year, but he had better numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Embiid deserved it.
See, I don't understand the criteria for MVP.
Yeah, they changed it. They changed it.
Changed it. I don't understand what it used to be.
Mm.
Because if you the most valuable player, that means you hold the most value to your team. When Embiid's off the floor,
Are they better or worse?
right?
Right,
When Jokic is off the floor, are they better or worse?
right. That's deep.
I can say for Philly, Embiid was off the floor and they beat Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say for Denver if Jokic was off the floor, would they have beat who they beat? Not who they playing now, who they beat in the first round.
Mm,
They playing Phoenix now.
yeah, I think they beat the Bucks. They beat the Bucks.
No,
Bucks got eliminated.
the Bucks is in the East. The Bucks got beat by the
Oh,
Heat.
oh yeah, they did.
Don't matter. Don't
Don't
matter. I can't say it, but it's
Right.
it's it's something to that it factors in.
Yeah.
I know for a fact in when Steve Nash won MVP over Kobe,
Mm-hmm.
that Phoenix team would have still been pretty decent without Steve Nash.
Well, I mean, we say that, but
The Lakers wouldn't have been shit without Kobe. They would have been 10 and 72.
I mean that's a good way to put it.
Kobe
But
willed them niggas to the playoffs.
did he did? Yeah, but like you said, criteria got to be consistent.
And this nigga won MVP and wasn't even the best player on the team.
Who are you talking about?
Steve Nash.
Because it was Amari Stoudemire, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amari Stoudemire, and they had Sean Marion.
Yeah, they had the best record in the league for a minute.
So you can't be the most valuable player in the league if you ain't the most valuable player on your team.
That's a great point.
So this is just stats. So if that's what it is, it's just stats. Call it something else. Most spectacular player or most exceptional player.
Yeah.
Don't call it most valuable player because value means something.
Yeah.
If I lose you,
it's going to directly affect the outcome.
that part.
Mm.
That part. And if that's the case, the most valuable player is probably somebody like a Giannis or somebody that is the star on their team.
Mm.
And not, But anyway, congratulations to Joel Embiid, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem like I'm shitting on him.
Yeah.
I'm
Congrats.
more shitting on the NBA for having fucked up criteria for us to even have to talk about it like this.
Yeah.
Howard Stern reportedly upset that black NBA players ignore him while courtside.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Shoot.
How many of them niggas even know who Howard Stern is?
Shoot. I don't know. I don't. They should know who he is. He sucks.
I mean,
Not mad you feel like that, Howard.
we know. We know who he is because he was a big time radio personality when we was growing up.
Right?
Who is he now? I know he got a podcast, but don't nobody really give a fuck about him. He on Sirius Radio. Nobody listens to that shit.
No, not for him.
No, nobody who listens to Sirius XM.
people got it. They got a subscription.
They got it, but
They listen
do
to
you
it.
really like? Do you got it?
No.
I don't. A lot of people you know got it. When you
Shit,
rent a car,
my dad got it.
how's your dad?
Gotta be about 65.
My point exactly. My point exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well,
older people might have it. Younger people have Pandora, Spotify, Tidal,
yeah,
Apple Music, and you can probably get Howard Stern's podcast on all them platforms.
right.
But they don't care about Howard Stern because this ain't the fucking 80s or the 90s no more.
Oh yeah. He's definitely past his time. He was older when we was, kids and stuff like.
Yeah, but when we were kids and we were teenagers, he had Pamela Anderson on the motherfucking
he did.
show, and that's when he used to have the show on. I don't know if it was Showtime or
HBO.
HBO.
It was E Entertainment.
No, he had was it E?
Yeah, he was having on E.
I thought he had one on the premiums because I could have swore I saw a pair of titties on his show.
Were you cussing and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, he used to come on E Entertainment.
Okay, but I think he still had one on Showtime or HBO
Mm-hmm.
where he used to have the strippers and the Playboy models and just random chicks come out there and show their tits and all that. And maybe it was E and it was bleeped out. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we watched.
Yeah, you wanted to see some.
Nigga, we didn't have Pornhub back in the day.
Nope.
Man,
You trying to see anything that they would show.
That sidebar, nigga. We used to, like, nigga, the lengths we used to go to see a pair of titties back in the day, my nigga, when you didn't have a Playboy magazine, Penthouse, like, we had either hard copies that, or you had to walk your ass shamelessly into that motherfucking Adult X store.
Yep.
And grab some DVDs
and put them shits in that dark bag.
And shades on, head down,
yep.
Run your ass to the car and hope ain't nobody you know driving past that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Dog.
Give me the stuff.
We had to go through way too much because you
couldn't get it.
You didn't have, bruh. You had the Playboy channel was expensive as hell.
Yep. $19.99.
Motherfucking Skinamax. Alright, it was alright.
Yep.
Showtime was alright. Red Shoe Diaries. But I mean, nigga, you had to pay for that.
The classics, dog. The classics.
Like, you had to pay that subscription, dog. Now, niggas just
get all of
all
it.
you do is just Pornhub
for the free,
XVids, XNXX, RedTube
for the free,
Red,
for the free,
URed
for the free,
like, all that shit. YouPorn, like, goddamn. Motherfuckers gonna be like, damn, dog. You know a lot of them sites.
You a grown ass.
Look, I'm a grown ass man.
You
dog.
should know them sites.
If you 40 and you don't know them sites,
something wrong with you.
You probably gay.
Yeah,
no, because shit on there too.
Hey, but you keep it
40-year-old man, you don't know that shit.
Keep it funky.
I don't know what to tell you. You one of God's chosen ones, then. I'm telling you like that right now. You
say one of God's chosen.
You
ones.
Mike Pence or somebody,
yeah,
dog.
Mike Pence.
You an extra Christian, dog. I don't know. You Muhammad's favorite or something. I don't know. Shit. Yeah. Anyway. My girl, Sha'Carri Richardson won the Doha Women's 100 meters with a world-leading time of 10:76.
Cool.
And I just want to say, I told y'all 2 years ago when she had that issue, after she had the issue with the weed, I told y'all niggas y'all didn't know shit.
You did. You saw. You
told y'all didn't know shit about track. Y'all talking about Sha'Carri came in. She came in last that one race, right off the Olympics where she didn't run, right off of where she going through all this shit and she needs to do this and she needs to do that and that. Y'all don't know shit about track. The girl was 20-some years old. She 23 now, 24?
Yeah, no,
She ain't even in her prime yet.
Yeah, like she's just approaching her
And she
prime.
running 10.7s.
Fast.
Will y'all please shut the fuck up about track and field now? Like I hate that we want shit right now. We see it and we want it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Them motherfuckers saw her run a 10.7 in 2020, or was it 2021? One of them years. And thought she was gonna break the record that year. Thought she was just gonna win gold. No, nigga. She ran that time. It put her on the map to say she gonna be it in a few years. Because when she's 29, Sherry Ann Fraser Price ain't gonna be running no more.
No.
She gonna be 40.
No.
Sharika Jackson might still be there.
Right.
But Elaine Thompson ain't gonna be running no more.
They the end of their shit now.
You know what I'm saying? They not even like, I don't even know why we talking about 30-year-old women when we talking about Sha'Carri Richardson. These chicks been running for years.
Yep.
It's like when you talk about Allison Felix. Allison Felix is what, 38, 36? Between 36 and 38? She done. She ran her last race last year. She's done. All them gold medals she ran. But when she was young, you couldn't compare her to the 30-year-olds that was doing it.
No. Not fair to her.
Like, for her to win gold at a young age was spectacular. For Sha'Carri to do it would be spectacular.
Yeah. I agree.
And to see her running 10.7s, that's like she's back. She's like, she ain't back, she better. And I love that too. So let's go, Sha'Carri.
Yep.
Deontay Wilder was arrested in LA for possession of a concealed weapon.
Till this day, yo goof ass. You should know better, brother. And I bomb squad all day long. You should know better. I like Deontay. But nah, dog. I hope you don't know whatever they're fine or whatever it is. I hope it's not too bad.
You know what?
What up?
I agree with you, but fuck all that.
Yeah.
Because it's what he was pulled over for.
What he's pulled over for?
Illegal tent and obstructed license plate.
Where he was at? Was he in Alabama?
I don't know. I that's the part I don't remember about the article. But all that is police fucking with niggas.
That's it.
Over stupid shit. Why do you need to be able to see inside my car?
I'm telling you. Exactly.
I should be able to drive around with windows as dark as I fucking please.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? As long as I can see.
Hey, that's what matters.
That's all that matters. And I know some of them tents dark as hell. You can't see your fucking side view mirrors. But hey, if I can see out my rear view and I can see in front of me, it shouldn't fucking matter.
Shouldn't matter.
Police be pulling motherfuckers over for dumb shit. That shit shouldn't even be a fucking law.
Yeah, man, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, you still know better.
I mean, yeah, you know better. You shouldn't have had a fucking concealed weapon and shit. But he shouldn't have got pulled over for that dumb shit.
Nope.
Dog, are you familiar with this slap fighting championship? Like, it's few of them. It's a few of them. It's multiples of them.
I definitely heard of it. That shit is brutal.
These motherfuckers just stand across from each other and
like
you remember Slapfest that I don't know if it was Hot 97, but one of them New York radio stations used to have. They used to have Slapfest where they just bring in people from the hood to slap each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now they got real like slap fighting championship, like slap fighting sanction rules and everything.
Crazy.
Dog. This nigga, he's a Romanian, Comsa Simeon. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He won the RXF slap fighting championship, but he left with half his face, like just from here to here, fat, swollen.
Man, that's crazy.
Like this nigga, he in the slap fighting championship with his face just
hanging by
hanging. Nigga slapped the shit out of him. He's like, my fucking head, it hurt. Like,
Trip.
would you do that shit?
No.
Like slap fighting champ?
No. Ain't no way.
Like,
I don't care what amount of money.
I just think slapping a nigga is disrespectful. Number one.
It is. Like I said, it's almost like saying you ain't even worthy of a punch. Smack you like a smack.
That's why I probably wouldn't. Like, if I could do it, I probably wouldn't be good at it. Not because I can't slap somebody, but because I can't take being slapped.
Mm-hmm.
And not because it'll hurt too much. It's just, nigga, you just slapped me. Mm-hmm. Now I have to kill you.
Oh, my goodness.
Because that's how duels used to start.
That's how they do.
Motherfucker take his glove and slap you across the face. Now I got to shoot you. Niggas but y'all standing across from each other just slapping this. Also, did you see the one where it's a black dude and a white dude? The white dude slap him, and the nigga took that shit, ate that shit. Talking about some, I got that dog in me, boy. You must don't know, but you about to find out. Y'all stop sharing that fucking clip. Oh, please stop sharing that fucking clip.
I ain't seen that.
Because if you watch the whole video, all right, watch the whole video. His name, I don't know, Anna something. I don't know. Fuck it. Spoiler alert. If you watch the whole video, he loses that fucking match.
No.
And I'll leave it at that for y'all to go see it. I wish y'all would stop showing that fucking clip. Because the slap that everybody see that knocked the wipe, it was an illegal slap. And then he loses the match afterwards.
Still.
It ain't like he won. Like, if he would have won, then all right, cool. I got that dog in me. That's real. All right, yeah, you got that dog in you. You ate that shit. But the next two slaps, all right. Mm-hmm. He ain't have it. Let me just say, he didn't have that dog in him the next two slaps. Ooh. Oakland A's announcer Glenn Quipper apologizes for using the N-word during a TV broadcast.
It's kind of crazy that people busting out saying the N-word is kind of throws you back a little bit. But are you really surprised?
Nope.
Never. When
especially
they get excited, it's the first thing that comes to mind.
Because look, white people and the word Negro, that's a trigger for them.
Yeah.
Negro is too close to nigga for them. Here, listen to this shit. I got it right here.
We had a phenomenal day today. Nigger League Museum and Arthur Bryant's Barbecue. We had a phenomenal.
They don't even go.
That's what I'm saying. No, and look. For all y'all that keep saying nigger comes from negus, please stop. You just heard where it come from.
Where it come from?
It's just Southern white people's mispronunciation of the word Negro. They can't say it. You ever heard a Southern person talk?
Yeah.
You ever heard a German person say the word black in German?
No.
It's nigger. The word black in German is basically nigger. It's not nigger, but it sounds like it.
Right.
So if you in the South and you got a Southern person, yeah, man, I got me 6 niggers. What it sound like I said?
It's the 6 niggas.
I said niggers.
Right.
Yeah, it just, bruh, they trying to say Negro, and they can't.
Interesting.
Yeah. Why we don't have a problem being called Negroes though?
I don't know. It's still objectifying you.
Nah, if a white person call me a Negro, I'm gonna fight him too.
You are?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna fight him, but
I mean, it's still objectifying you.
Just don't say any word that starts with an N and ends with a ger.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I say I'm more level headed right now. Mm-hmm. but my ears still perk up when I hear it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure.
You know how a dog, if it hears you opening that bag and snaps his head,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's me in the word nigga. Black man dies from, we know this story, the illegal chokehold.
Mm-hmm.
When I first put this on there, the dude had been taken in and released shortly after being taken into custody. I guess they're still investigating it. I don't know if his name has been released yet. I think Bishop Talbert Swan, posted his name on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a tweet in front of me, so I can't tell the name. But it just it's fucked up that a white dude can kill a black dude and go home.
Mm. Crazy.
The black dude didn't. It wasn't in self defense.
Right.
You put a nigga in a chokehold for 15 minutes and he dies, and then you get to go home.
It's crazy. I'm not sure if I heard another follow up story for one of those mistaken cases of a black person getting shot by a white person, like at their apartment, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I think that person was getting released or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like saying they served their time. I think.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, the dude, the guy who got tased. Remember when we talked about that one? The lady who tased somebody saying that she thought it was her gun.
No, she shot him
Yeah,
and
yeah.
thought it was her taser.
Taser.
She getting out of
She
jail.
get out.
That bitch is getting out.
She's getting out. Yep, she's getting out. Crazy, getting out.
Speaking of bitches, the bitch that lied on Emmett Till,
She died.
she dead.
Never able to
How the
get
fuck we
served
allow
justice.
this bitch to die without? We need to go to her funeral, go to her repast
Pee on it.
before they put her under.
R. Kelly her ass.
Just piss all over her fucking casket. You going to hell with some stank on you.
Something. Hey man, it's amazing, when you hear like stories like that happen over and over and over again, and then you have other shows like The View that will attack somebody like Whoopi Goldberg's opinion because she doesn't jump on board with the hate message
Right.
towards your black celebrities, and what I'm saying, when it comes to these particular injustices that happen, it's like, man, a black person should have free reign to say as much fuck yous as possible.
And then the fucked up thing about it is you have black people, you got black women
Right.
advocating for black people to show this bitch some grace. These same black women talk so dirty about Kevin Samuels when he died and was just celebrating the 1-year anniversary of his death a couple days ago.
Oh yeah.
But y'all want me to feel sorry for this white bitch that actually got somebody killed?
Never.
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yep.
And fuck the white people that was all involved in Emmett Till's death.
Hey, that's it.
Fuck them all.
Fuck them all.
These black feminists, man. I swear, dog.
They lost their way.
Y'all need to just like pick a side. Don't advocate for black people. Go over there with the white bitches where y'all want to be,
Yeah.
and see how it goes for you being white bitches.
It would be nice if somebody wanted to call out these folks who act like they speak for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, just come out and say, hey, Black Lives Matter is a slogan, not an organized, not a real organization. People mismanaged it. It was headed by lesbians.
You know what happened when people said that shit?
Yeah.
They killed them.
Yeah, it's deep. But it's like you're quick to condemn them, but you have the Ku Klux Klan and other hate group, white supremacist groups walking around, and you can't call them out. Can't call them out. It's crazy.
And then, what they do now is they make those groups the face of white supremacy, as in white supremacy, as if white nationalism is the only faction of white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's what it is. That's what white supremacy is. It's not. It's not, because what Joe Biden doing right now is white supremacy. Giving billions of dollars to Ukraine while ignoring the shit that's going on in Uganda or anywhere else, any other brown country. Like, that's white supremacy.
Right.
That's racism. Because, I mean, nigga, the fucking Ukraine army is fucking led by Nazis anyway.
Yeah.
Why are we giving them money?
Come on.
And this is known information. They got pictures all over the fucking internet where these battalions is up posing with Nazi flags and shit.
Crazy.
But the U.S. government is just overlooking that shit like it ain't nothing. I'm not surprised, because it's the same U.S. government that don't give a fuck about white people in America flying Confederate flags.
Don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
Preserving history, they say.
Yeah, suck a dick. Moving on.
Yes, sir.
DeBrat explains that she and her wife chose a white sperm donor over a black sperm donor because black donors weren't attractive enough. They said out of a pool of 300 candidates, there was one black person, well, black dude, and they said the dude looked like damn, I don't know what they said he looked like, but they said he looked ugly as fuck.
Well, I mean, but that's the thing. I mean, you got a little colorism on display. Like, you would think that, they would know better or not make comments like that. The Brad is what, like 48? It's like, you almost 50 years old and you up here putting out this message and how it looks. So a black man's not good enough for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of messed up.
And the black donor that, see, this is just like, it touches on so many things. One of them being black people just want white people to do the shit for them. Because if you see that the only candidates they have are, these black men, and you don't like these candidates because of the way they look, like, all right, so you don't want your child to be ugly, but what are the other factors in it? Intelligence, health? Like, did that factor into your choices?
Well, I would just like to say that I just think that it don't even have nothing to do with none of that. It's like, that's the thought process, but I just think that they just
And if that's the case,
wanted this little light skin.
you don't
baby.
know no. Yeah, that's what I think it is. This is a dumbass excuse.
Yeah, yep, basically.
Because if you wanted a black baby, fuck the candidates they have. You got black friends.
Right.
I know a lot of lesbian couples. I don't know them personally. I'm not.
Right.
I say I know because I say I know when I hear stuff and I read stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of lesbian couples, before they go to a facility, they will seek out their friends, their male friends, for prospective donors. Right? If you want a baby and you want a black, I'm pretty sure the brat and her wife has a handsome black male friend who has a good health history,
Right.
who doesn't have a history of any hereditary health defects, like prostate cancer, colon cancer, all that stuff, the stuff that you don't, want, sickle cell anemia, all that shit.
Right.
Because that's what people look for. I'm just saying that because that's what people look for. And
you want a healthy baby.
Yeah.
Can't fault you for that.
You can, if you didn't like what the clinic had, you could have seeked out your friends. Bitch, you in the rap industry.
Yeah.
You got black friends.
Yeah. Definitely.
You got black male friends that you think are attractive.
Mm-hmm.
You gay anyway. Why you? How you know what?
Well,
If you ain't attracted to men, how you know what's attractive?
Mm.
That was a reach, but
Ah,
I think that shit is stupid, man. Like,
it is. It is.
well, hey, I hope she has a healthy pregnancy and has a healthy baby, whatever. Kendrick Lamar sets the highest grossing tour record after pulling in $100 million.
Hey, that's what's up. When people sit there and try to say that Mr. Morale and Big Steppers was a flop and nobody bought it, or they
Who
not
said
listening
it
to
was
it.
a flop?
I mean, people made comments, basically trying to say that it wasn't a successful album, and it was. The tour was crazy. I was gonna go to one of those concerts.
How was it? I thought the shit was coming to Jacksonville.
Oh, well,
Is it?
the closest shit was in Tampa. I think the tour is over now.
Yeah,
but
it's over.
the closest shit was in Tampa. I just wasn't willing to drive down there.
I was looking for dates in Jacksonville, and I wasn't going to Tampa.
Yeah, I'm driving over 3 hours. Even though I did it for Wu Tang, but that's Wu Tang.
That's Wu Tang. That's 10 niggas, not one.
That is true.
Even though I'm pretty sure Kendrick gonna have some guests. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, I mean that's dope though. That's dope.
Yeah, man, celebrate. Hey, there's a reason why it takes 5 years to come up with some great.
I'm still tripping on.
Great stuff.
I didn't think that the album being a flop was a thing. It didn't flop.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, if you're doing streams and streams that equal out this particular amount of album sales, but certain people made comments as if the album wasn't as well received as we thought it was.
That's fucking Drake Drake fans.
Basically.
The only niggas that didn't like the album was Drake fans.
Yeah.
And then when Drake came back with that bullshit dance mix, they had to eat crow. It was like, this is what a whack album sounds like. Your nigga. This is what a whack album sounds like. That Kendrick shit was raw.
Yeah.
And just because it ain't a bunch of poppy, ear-catching records that you can dance to, nigga, Kendrick ain't never not made a concept album. All his albums are concept albums. He's an artist. He ain't out there trying to get you to dance, even though some of his songs might do that for you.
Yeah.
The rest of them is for you to listen and think.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Great music.
I love that fucking album, man.
Great
and
music.
I wish the tour would have came to Jacksonville because I would have been in that bitch.
Definitely would have won if it was here.
And on some more good black news, Missy Elliott becomes the first female rapper inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Very cool.
So, for both of them, that's dope, man. Mm-hmm. Especially for somebody like Missy. I thought it would have probably been Lauryn Hill. But if you look at Missy's resume, I think she. Well, I don't think her resume dwarfs Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill has 2 Fugees albums and a Miseducation.
You said Missy Elliott dwarfs hers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like Lauryn Hill would be considered a better rapper than Missy, of course.
Right.
But when it comes to Missy Elliott's pen, her producing credits, her writing credits, and her own music, her catalog
is crazy.
Is here and Lauren's is here.
Yeah.
Even though Lauryn is still one of the top 5 female rappers of all time.
Yep.
So, yeah. Question of the day. Since we was talking about,
what's the question, sir? What's the question?
Question of the day is pussy the flex women think it is?
No. I've seen where someone said that a skit where Tracy Morgan was saying, "You sitting on a cash machine You know what I'm saying? Like, referring to the pussy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's like, to be honest with you, it devalues. Well, in our mind, it devalues the more partner the chick has. So it's like for someone who's actually out there fucking the way they fucking, it's like, hey, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. So is it a flex if you really don't care to get it?
My answer is no, but I'm gonna take a different turn on it
Okay.
because what's true is niggas will still do unspeakable things for pussy,
Oh yeah, still.
you know. So it is a flex. Like they're sitting on a gold mine
Mm.
because you can't deny that there are men that will empty their bank accounts to
Yeah,
fuck the right woman. You know what I'm saying?
that is true.
Where it's not the flex that they think it is once the pussy's gotten, like once I got the pussy,
Right.
now you gotta keep me.
I ain't gonna keep my attention.
So now the conversation turns into what do you bring to the table
Yeah.
outside of pussy? Because you can pussy, and it's all right. I done got the pussy about 3-4 times.
Right.
She got pussy too.
Yeah.
She got pussy too.
And I know what
She
yours.
got pussy too, and
Yep.
she look better than you.
Yep. Like I know what yours feels like, but what does
I know
hers
what yours
feel?
feels like. I ain't touched that one.
So I'm curious
So what are you gonna do
to keep
to
me.
keep me from going over there?
There you go.
So pussy is not the flex
No,
that they
definitely not.
think it is.
Definitely not. And the older you get, you definitely
Like
recognize that sentiment.
yeah, yeah, that part.
Yeah.
That part.
As a young man,
As a young stupid nigga,
as a young stupid nigga,
all
my
you want
confidence
is
was shot.
pussy, and it's like
You do.
because there's certain girls that you just wanted that.
Yep. You
So
just wanted that.
you did what she wanted.
Did exactly what she wanted.
And that's where some niggas fall into the simp line.
Oh, dog, big time.
You know what I'm saying? Then you drop into the friend zone over here.
Big time.
Like, but those niggas, they ain't learned yet.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Still fucking off making mistakes.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I have no problem saying I done fucked off for some pussy that I never got before,
Definitely.
and
I don't bought
learned my
all
lesson.
kind of little dinners.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah. Sent the chick $100
Oh man,
cross state, and all because I wanted to hit that.
I've been there.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been there.
And then when I learned my lesson, it's like never again.
Yeah, never again.
Because I'm putting so much attention into trying to get this. But her is trying to get my attention.
Right.
Once I said, all right, let me stop focusing so much on her and see what they about.
Right.
Then it's like, all three of those pussies was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I don't really give a fuck about that one no more.
Nope. Shit crazy.
Yeah. And y'all outnumber us.
Dog.
It's not the flex. If you are just bringing pussy to the table, that table is going to be empty real soon.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be looking like, I need more.
Well, like I said, everything you're saying is wisdom. If you want to have insight into the mind of a man, like you're just getting a great education right now.
Yeah. But and y'all was mad at Kevin Samuels for saying shit like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, 38 hot. Do you mind if I bring up a name of
no
former friend? Remember, man, fuck that.
No,
she cool, but I mean, but she was one of those people who was like one of the avid people who said, you know, Kevin Samuels is mean and all that different stuff. And I understood her perspective, but the thing about it was, you didn't necessarily. All you heard was nigga rating women. didn't really notice what he was saying about trying to keep relationships together. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
Yeah, all right.
people being more.
I thought you was gonna say something about.
No. She the homie, but I'm just saying being more realistic as opposed to just trying to take the negative energy from being rated. Because no chick wants to hear that they're less than a 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, all right. I can. Knowing who we're talking about, Kevin Samuels did say some things about overweight women.
Right.
So we know that women are more emotional than men.
Right.
So when a man like Kevin Samuels comes with logic and bringing logic, but that logic includes talking about a feature that a woman is emotionally attached to and is self-conscious about, they gonna feel away. And when women feel away, they lash out.
True enough.
When a woman scorned, hell has no fury.
That's what they say.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about relationships. When a woman feels scorned, she feels scorned.
There it is.
And she gonna lash out. So I get it, but you're wrong. You know, you can't be mad at somebody who's telling you the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you need to hear it. And the truth betters you.
The truth
Especially
will get
if you listen to it.
The truth will get you into the relationship that you want
to be in.
You know what I'm saying?
If you just, hey, all right, that man told me the truth. I need to listen to it.
Yeah.
Take heed. And then when you do that, you find things about yourself that you either never knew or you tried to overlook.
Yeah.
But now you can embrace that shit and be like, all right, well, this is what it is. I need to do this. And if I want to attract a motherfucker like that, I got to change this.
There you go.
That motherfucker ain't dealing with this. And that goes all back to us saying, your pussy is not the flex that you think it is.
It's not the flex.
It ain't. Because once a man get the pussy, the first time he get it, he gonna go home and determine how many more times he gonna want it.
In his mind.
In his mind. How many times do I have to get this pussy before I can move on to the next one? And that all depends on how good the pussy was.
There you go.
That's a factor.
Or
how good it was, how good you look, and how much he's willing to deal with
that shit
to get it.
Yep. To get it again.
Because after he got it, now he values you. I don't mean he values you. Now he puts a value on you. He rates you.
Yep. Do I want to do this shit
He
again?
already rated you on your looks.
Yep.
Because that's what attracted him to you.
Yep.
Now he's rating you on your pussy game.
Do I want to do this shit again?
Your looks, your pussy game. How much am I willing to take to be near this chick who looks like this and pussy game is right here?
Right.
What am I willing to do? If you a 10 and your pussy game is a 10, that nigga gonna probably be there and give you millions of dollars.
Yep. You be on
and if you up there
Simp City
and up there and then you fucked around and fucked with a broke nigga, I'm sorry, you gonna get pregnant and you gonna wish you never did. Because once you have that kid, your value comes down.
Well, ain't nothing funny. Shit.
I'm laughing, but it's true. It's true. Funny because it's true.
Yep, and that's the truth.
It's funny because it's true. And if that baby changes you, like changes your body,
which it will,
it might not change your pussy game. Because if a girl can fuck, she can fuck. Right?
Yeah, but soften the blow, dog.
You know, you gained a little bit of weight. You're a little more fluffy. You probably got a little booty do now.
Got some fupa action.
Stomach stick out further than your booty do.
Fupa action.
You know, it's what you willing to do to bring yourself back up. The baby brought you down here. Pussy game still right here. But you probably need to do some sit-ups and some squats, some hip thrusts, and
No, you're keeping the 1,000.
to raise yourself up. Now, if you here and your pussy game down here, man, he ain't gonna take that much shit from you.
Nope.
This chick ain't worth a damn for me to be spending money on dates, dealing with attitude. Nah, I can move on.
This bitch, chick ask a question. Bitch, it's over. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, man. It ain't, and what we talking about ain't got nothing to do with high value, nothing or none of that shit. Yeah, it just has to do with men dealing with women. Period. It whatever value you place on a man, we all the same. We all do it. Once we get it, we rate it.
Sure.
And then we determine how much we're willing to take to keep getting it, or if we even want to keep getting it.
You know what I'm saying? If you got sloppy guts, and you up there, pussy all out of whack, and you kind of fluffy with it, might just hit it once and never fuck with you again.
Never fuck with you again. If you got that Gawk 3000,
yeah,
and you the Atlantic Ocean in the bed,
yeah,
you could be a 5 and a nigga come back at least 3 more times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it just is what it is.
Yep. Where we at, dog?
Top 5. FTSD top 5, man. Comic book villains.
Oh man, for myself, I have to go Thanos for sure. Big Thanos fan. I go Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
I like Bane.
Mm-hmm. Which Bane?
Bane that broke Batman back.
Mean.
Bane when he's on the juice.
There's because they wrote Bane a couple different ways. Bane that was just a mindless dummy, big rah, 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 Bane.
Yeah, they did some different shit. I know you're talking about. The one that's a little smarter, I guess.
Okay.
I rock with that. So Thanos, Bane, gotta go Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Joker goes hard. Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go Magneto. And one of my favorites to always check out, always Sabretooth.
Okay.
Sabretooth.
I was gonna say for a minute you was all philosophical, and then Sabretooth.
Yeah.
Sabretooth, that's no rhyme or reason. He just hated Wolverine.
That's it.
That's a good list. Mine definitely Joker is at the top. That's my all-time favorite. I got 2 Joker tattoos. So, all-time favorite villain. Mm-hmm. Venom. That's one. Mysterio. And I like. I'm just gonna say I like a lot of Spider-Man villains.
Yeah.
For them to be in my top 5, all of them, no. But Venom and Mysterio, definitely. I just had shit on the tip of my tongue. I'm not gonna say Thanos because I ain't really give a fuck about Thanos until the movies came out. But Lex Luthor, of course, and Sabretooth. Wolverine's my favorite superhero.
Yeah.
Of course, Sabretooth got to be one of my
He's
favorite.
gangster.
These niggas just it was on sight.
Every time.
Soon as I see you, we fighting.
Yeah, like,
that's the definition of on sight.
He was the definition. Dog, the nigga in the video game come up in a motherfucking thing and his chick come and shoot you. That's the most gangster move ever invented. The nigga come up with the little cape, chilling. Chick come through the side. I love that shit.
Yeah, man. That shit was just on fucking sight. The fucking remember the X-Men cartoon back in the day on Fox?
Yep.
It's just the niggas had smoke every time, and they ain't had a kind word to say to each other.
Nope.
I hated in the movie not the first X-Men movie, but the one with the X-Men Origins one, Wolverine.
Yep. They ain't never do it right.
Why y'all make them niggas brothers? I mean, we don't know their story. Like the background is all cloudy because Wolverine don't remember shit in the comics. But to make it that these niggas was brothers or step brothers or whatever the fuck, fuck that shit. They don't. These niggas is just two niggas that when they saw each other, they just knew I did not like that nigga, and he ain't like me, and it was on like Donkey Kong from that point on.
And what I liked about it, he'd just be like, man, he act like he could smell him all the time.
Yeah.
Smell him. That shit was gangster.
Yeah. That shit was gangster. They need to bring Uncanny X-Men back.
Yeah.
That TV show is raw. Mm-hmm. Fucking Morph died. Mm-hmm. That shit. Well, Morph came back. Actually. That shit was raw. Black-owned business. Ethics. Remember Langston Galloway? The Hooper? He was in the NBA.
Okay.
Yeah. Him and his wife own a shoe brand called Ethics. Ethically arrogant for the players, by the players, making something out of nothing. That's their description on Instagram.
Okay.
They got it's a shoe brand, basketball shoes. They got some nice, like, the colorway is kind of, it's like a purplish. I don't know if you can, like, here it is, one of the shoes. Like, you reach over and look. Or
okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a decent shoe. They got some nice ones though. Like, I went on the website, so I'm definitely considering copping me a pair. Cause the ones I saw, they got like a Superman colorway.
Oh, really?
Like red, yellow, blue, all them other, like the Superman ice cream color. Yeah, it's a nice little colorway. The shoe's dope. So, thinking about looking at them. Ethics the Brand is the IG handle, and ethicsthebrand.com is where you can find them on the internet. Or check them out. Y'all know how we do. We don't advertise. We just shout them out. You know how it is. Last words.
Yeah, man. Biggest thing of the day, when we talk about, we talked about the people thinking whether or not if they're, the pussy is the flex and all that good stuff.
Get your pussy game up.
Man, look, people have to understand, just like we've said before on this podcast, is that women need men and men need women. It's that simple. And what you got to do, just like we said again, is like, hey, find somebody that you like that's kind of cute to you, don't mind being around your ass, you don't mind being around her ass, and y'all make that shit work. And stop thinking that each other gotta be perfect, because the shit that they selling y'all on the internet, this Arab ass nigga with dreads and a 10-inch ding dong and abs and all that shit, it don't exist. Just like that Nicki Minaj model with the oh so cute tattoo or whatever the case, she don't exist. Nigga, get you some people that's compatible, make that shit work.
Agreed. And you know what? We ain't even fucking talk about the. Yeah, because you mentioned Ice Spice.
Yeah.
We ain't even mentioned that shit. The 500,000. I mentioned 500,000.
Yeah.
But I ain't mentioned Jordan Poole Ice Spice.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy. I saw that at, another show,
What happens after you spend that $500,000? What happens after you spend that $500,000 and then she say she don't want to fuck you?
Shoot, that shit like I was gonna put that failed in.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's why I can't, I couldn't. 2020, excuse me, 2003 me couldn't. I'm not saying like I wasn't on no bullshit like that. But I mean, if I spent $500 on a date and I didn't get any type of reciprocation, no type of affection, a hug, nothing, I'm looking at you crazy now.
No.
Like, what was the whole purpose of this? I done been on some bad dates, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
I done been on some bad dates, but it wasn't because I spent money and didn't like the date. We just didn't vibe. We tried, and it at the end of the day, it was just like,
No, I got one, and I'm with you. But quick story, we gonna get out. I had this date. I took this hoe to a Medea play, and I took her to Dave Chappelle. And man,
same night.
No. 2 different occasions. And man,
Oh damn.
I was just, trying to get trying to, see what the temperature was. And I tried to hold her hand, and that hoe moved her hand away. I was like, oh no. And I took her punk ass out to eat after Dave Chappelle. And it's like, at that particular moment right there, I was like, oh no, I'm ready to go. I'm
Yeah.
done. Because I know I gave a good effort. I was a gentleman,
Mhm.
and it just didn't matter. And like I
Right.
said, at that point,
It's like,
being a savage.
what are
is the way
you
to go.
here for?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you wasn't here
saying?
to have
Like,
a good time.
chicks don't go on a date just to get the free
That's it.
entertainment, free meal, free. Like, if you want to do that with somebody that you want to spend that time with.
Yeah, don't waste my time and gas.
Or is it that the niggas that you want to spend that time with don't want to spend that time with you?
And you ask all on Facebook making all these pleas about how men ain't shit or how you can't get one.
Exactly.
Then
Exactly.
That's why I be.
But then you want to go on a date, and the nigga that actually the nigga that actually does want to date you goes above and beyond to motherfucking, impress you, and it's just like you just cold. Hold the nigga hand. Damn. Accept his coat. Accept his generosity. They ain't telling you go home and fuck the nigga to sleep. But damn, give him a kiss on the cheek.
Something.
Goodbye. Let him kiss you on the cheek. Give him a hug. Maybe if you don't want to kiss him on the lips, you ain't got to. But damn.
Something.
Hey,
something make it seem like you know what I'm saying, appreciate
yeah,
the nigga
dog, like
spending his $150.
these chicks think that every man expects pussy at the end of the night.
No,
we understand the game of dating. We understand that we're gonna have to spend a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? That's just dating. Yeah. If you ask somebody out on a date, you understand that it's on me.
Right.
And it's my job to
make you feel comfortable.
Make sure you're entertained, make sure you have a good time. I know there's ways to do that without spending a lot of money.
Right.
But sometimes if you want to show out, you got to show a little bit. You got to spend a little bit of cash.
Yep.
And if I do that, be appreciative.
That's it.
Even if you're not gonna see me again, just be appreciative.
Maybe a little hug.
Yeah. If we go on a date and
a little twerk.
In conversation, you feel like I ain't the one. Hypothetically, you feel like I ain't the one. Then that's fine. But be appreciative.
That's it.
These chicks just like a ghost a nigga after this nigga spent 2 G's on your fucking stomach.
I'm telling you.
You full of the motherfucker. Lobster, drinks. The bill came up to $1,989. $1,700 of that is shit you ordered.
Hey.
And this nigga can't get a hug?
You know what I'm saying? Can't get a hug. Yeah, you want to show me you sexy? Cash at me, goddamn it.
That's the other thing. The motherfucker, to get your attention, I gotta suck my dick. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing 2023, me would have been like, fuck all y'all bitches.
No.
You want what? Cash App. Nah, fuck your Cash App. Yeah. Fuck your man, look. Hey, live in love like it's your last. Live in love like it's all you had. With that being said, this has been the Fuck That Shit Dog. Fuck That Shit Dog podcast. And I really do mean fuck that shit, dog. We out. I'm sorry. I took your line.
You good, dog.
Go, you said. You said.
We out.